Hello, everybody. It's Mary Ellen from Create With Me, and I'm here in the Creativity Nest for Teach Me Tuesday. So it's the week of Christmas, hence my candy cane earrings. But I'm guessing that by now you've got your Christmas cards done. So I decided that maybe we would try something different today because, I mean, unless you're in last minute Nelly, which you could be, but you've probably already got your design and everything. You're probably done with your Christmas card. So, but we've got something so exciting coming up in January on the 4th. So mark your calendar. It's time for celebration, Sale-a-bration, and our new mini catalog, which is chock full of all kinds of really springy, fun things. Hi, Tanya. I'm glad you're watching. So we're going to use something out of the new catalog. So I'm going to take you down to my desk and show you just the covers because that's all I can show you. I can't show you any of the rest of the inside yet until January 4th. So this is our new mini catalog. I mean, come on, isn't that so cute? If you've seen it, chime in. Let me know what you love in it. And then this is our celebration catalog. So if you're not familiar with celebration, for every $50 that you spend, you get to pick out a free item from this catalog here. There could be ribbon, there could be paper, there could be stamp sets. And if you have $100, you can pick out something that's like a level 2. So something that's a little bit bigger, higher, better. Sometimes it's dies, sometimes it's a stamp set that has more to it. So lots and lots of fun. And that's not just one thing. It's for every $50 or for every $100. You can pick out a level 1 or level 2. So that the possibilities are endless. So I'm going to show you a fun card today. And I decided to use some new paper and a new stamp set. So let me bring those out. I'm going to use the stamp set called Everyday Details. You can see right here why I love this one. It's got a little nest with the little eggs. This also has a fun teacup and then this little flower pot full of flowers. But what I decided to do is pair up this little nest and these eggs with this greeting here that says, "Overjoyed for you in this new journey." So I'm guessing like a new baby, right? So this, I'm going to make you a baby card, but we don't know if it's a girl or a boy. So we're going to go generic. So we're doing Lost Lagoon today, and we're going to do a fun, fancy fold. So since it's a baby, then I'm bringing in a stamp set called Cradled in Love. Now this is a celebration stamp set. This is one of the stamp sets that you can choose for $50 order. You can choose this stamp set, and we're going to use some of the greetings from that, and we're going to use a little kind of masking. We're going to just use welcome little. We're going to just mask off the one, and then we're going to say bundle of joy on the inside. So we're going to use those two stamp sets, and I can't wait to just use this whole stamp set and do some coloring, but I just haven't done that yet. Tanya says her favorites Be Mine and Lighter Than Air with the hot air balloons. Lovely. I love that too. So what you're going to need for this card, and it's a fun, fancy fold, just get your pen and paper, or the measurements are in the header of this video and they'll be on YouTube. So you can just relax and watch and go back later. This is a standard card base, half of a sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, and we're just going to fold that in half, just like that. And of course, I like to use my bone folder. I always stress that because it just makes a nice crease. Then what we're going to do on this piece is we're going to do some scoring. So I'm going to bring in my scoring blade right here. I'm going to get my cutting blade out of the way. Let me see if I can get my score up there so you can see what I'm doing. Super easy. So this piece of paper is just 8 inches by 5.25 inches. So 1/4 of an inch less and then a 1/2 inch shorter. So you're just going to score it 2 scores. You're going to score it at 4 inches. Let me make sure that I'm right. 4 inches, yes, 4 inches score, and then 6 inches, 4 inches and 6 inches. Super, super easy. So it's 8 by 5.25, scored at 4 inches and 6 inches. And that's the only scoring that we're going to do. But we are going to do a little bit of cutting. So we're going to go ahead and fold this in a little accordion fold. We did an accordion fold last week. This one's just with cardstock. So this piece is going to fit inside of this piece, but we want to cut something out of the front, and we're going to do like an interlocking image. So super fun. So what I decided to do is take the nested essential dies, and I've got one right here, and I'm going to put the nested essential die right on the front. I'm going to open up my card, and I'm going to run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I did that for you in advance. So what you're going to get is you're going to get this just like this. So you're going to have this piece, which you can save for later. All we need is the opening right here. So now you can kind of see what's going to happen here. We're going to lay that inside. Now we're going to take that same die, same size. I cut a piece, I cut these in advance, of Pool Party. So this is Lost Lagoon, this is very vanilla, this is Pool Party. I'm staying in that soft baby, neutral gender type of an area. And then you're going to take the smaller nested die, and you're going to cut a piece of very vanilla, and that's where we're going to stamp our image. So let's go ahead and do a little stamping, and then we'll do a little assembly. So I decided, I'm going to bring in my scrap paper here. I decided to use the eggs in the nest, of course. And so I'm going to do coloring. So I'm going to use Memento ink. So remember, Memento ink is what you're going to use if you're going to be using blends. You're going to need Memento ink, because if you use they are alcohol based. So if you used an alcohol based ink such as StazOn, then you would the alcohol would reignite the alcohol in the ink, and you would just have mud. This is for a water based, so the alcohol does not reactivate that, and it doesn't turn into mud. So just remember that you're going to use opposites. So alcohol and water and water and alcohol. So if you're watercoloring, you want an alcohol based. So you can see how these are going to layer just like that. But let's do a little bit of quick coloring. And I'm serious when I say quick. I want my eggs to be this pretty, I'm going to call it Robin Egg Boo. This is Pool Party. And I'm going to quickly just color the eggs in the light Pool Party. Okay, and then I'm going to take my dark Pool Party, and I'm going to take the nib end, and I'm just doing the places where Stampin' Up! The artists already have dark. I'm going to start there, and then they've got their little hash marks. Then I'm going to go where these eggs are overlapping, just to get a little darker there, and then around where they're kind of covered and shadowed. Okay, so it just makes those kind of pop out just a little bit. All right, so you can kind of see, let me bring it up so you can see it. So super, super cute. Then I'm going to take, I'm done with that. I'm going to take the, I'm going to do my nest in a light pecan pie. So I'm just going to take the nib end, and all I'm going to do is kind of follow some of this nesting material, branches and such. And I don't have to do like a full color in. I'm just making really quick marks. I'm not worried about staying in the lines. All I'm doing is making color on an already kind of intricate design. And then I'll come back with a little darker marker, and I decided to use a pebbled path just for a contrast in color. And then I'm going to bring in a second color. I'm introducing the second color just like this, and it can be real quick. And then when I get down around the eggs for shadow, I'm going to go around them. Okay, so you can see how fast this kind of comes together. And I like leaving like a little bit of white space. There's a little bit of, well, in this case, vanilla space. But I'm going to color my leaves with a little bit of, I think this is light granny apple green. Yes, light granny apple green. And it's, if you push down hard enough on your nib, you can probably get most of the leaves with one pass, without having to worry about going back and coloring in. So it just gives it just a little bit of color. Now we can go ahead and adhere that onto this layered piece just like this. I want you to see how this comes together. It's super, super fun. So here's this. We're going to take a piece. This is a new designer series paper. This is from Poetic Expressions. It's out of the new catalog. And I'm going to adhere that right here to my 2" by 5 1/4" piece. It's going to be full coverage. Just like that, and just gives it a little bit of fun color. And then let's go ahead and do our stamping on the inside. Let me see where I put my stamps. Right here. I'm going to use Lost Lagoon, which matches my paper here. And remember I said on Welcome Little one, but I only want Welcome Little, and because it's clear, I can stamp Welcome Little, and then Bundle of Joy. Just like that on the inside. Welcome Little, Bundle of Joy. Hi, Kathy. Oh, let's see. Before, yeah, I'll just leave that like that. So we'll go ahead and put this on the inside. I'm going to give it one more good crease, and then we will attach it so you can see how the kind of interlocking images are. Now, don't be limited by this. You can use a circle. You could use triangle if you have triangle dies, if you have squares, and then these are the nested essential rectangles, but there's other dies in there too. So we're just gonna nest it in just like that. But before I do that, I want to stamp the front of my card. So I just brought in, I want to do kind of a watercolor, oh, not a watercolor, just a tone on tone, really light. So when I'm doing a tone on tone, I use Versamark ink. Oh, we're using all kinds of inks today. So I brought I have here, right here, I just wanted a florally kind of branch or something like that. Oh, I might have to close my card to make this happen. I'm going to kind of go, I'm doing a little different than the first sample I made. I want to stamp around this part of my card, just like this. Peanut is telling the squirrels what for. And this starts out really, really light, but as it dries, it will show up so much darker. It gives you a pretty, pretty tone on tone. So I just wanted to go around my window, just like that. Now we can go ahead and take this, and we only want to glue to this designer series paper, otherwise our card won't open. So we're going to go ahead and put a little, make sure I'm on the right side. Whoop. Oh, I froze. Oh no. I'll go back to my face so you can see them. They're little candy canes. So my daughter has a little container of all kinds of holiday earrings that we can just go in each day and pick. So here's the way this card opens. So it's an interlocking image just like this. So cute. Now we're not done yet. We have to put a greeting on the front. So I decided to cut one of the little deckled rectangles, and then I have a piece. I thought I had a piece. Maybe I don't have a piece. Hold on. I'm going to see what I can do with what I have on my desk because I don't want to get up. See if this fits. Barely. Okay, we're going to try something different because I didn't bring I don't have my vanilla. I could cut if I had my vanilla. Wait, hold on. I do. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to cut a piece of vanilla that is just a 3/4 inch strip. That's enough to have my image or my greeting. Oh, the things we do. We just grab what we have. We're crafters. That's what we do. Okay, I'm going to try to get this, stamp this straight. Oh, not bad. Super cute. Okay, so now I'm going to leave it long. And I'm going to just layer it over this deckled rectangle. Then I'm going to take my scissors, and I don't want it quite that long. I'm going to cut off so that I have maybe, this one's a little longer, 3/8 of an inch. And then I'm just going to flag the ends. See how I did that? I just went into the center, and then I meet that. Just like that. I'm going to take a couple dimensionals. I've got some here. And I'm going to put this on the front of my card. And then I'm going to finish it off with some, gosh, I don't know. What do you think? Down here? I think I might have to go up here. So it says, overjoyed for you in this new journey. Welcome, little bundle of joy. So cute. But let's add some dimensional. So I'm going to use these pearls right here that are pretty peacock. I was going to put them around the greeting. Let's see. You can hear Peanut probably. So cute. Let me move some things here. So here's a card. This is the new stamp set called Everyday Details. It's going to be in the next catalog. This card is an interlocking image. So what you're doing is you're basically cutting out of the front and then cutting the same thing and putting it on your fancy fold. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card. Just like that, I want to show you again. I'm going to take you back up here and tell you, there's my earrings. If I'm frozen, I'm so sorry. But little candy cane, so cute, little bow, adorable. This new mini catalog goes live on January the 4th, and then that's the time that we're going to have celebration. So we'll talk a little bit more about this next week. I'm going to definitely show you new things next week. I think I'm going to be on Tuesday. That's going to be right after Christmas, the next day, but I think I can do it, but I don't know. If I can't, I'll let you know. So I may just need the day off to relax. But you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next week for Teach Me Tuesday. Bye, everybody.